Please, can you share with us what gap are you addressing between township entrepreneurs and formal finance, and why has that particular gap remained so stubborn over the years?
Hi, Kendall, and thanks for the opportunity. Yes, on the 15th of August, we actually brought together over 300 SMMEs in Soweto. We actually have a full campus that we operate from Soweto in Deep Kloof, to be exact. And if you really stand back and think about it, there's over about 800 to a million formally registered SMMEs across South Africa. And this is really but the tip of the iceberg, 300 SMMEs at an event. And really the gap that we're trying to close, Kendall, is that we know of countless models and platforms that are out there that seeks to create access to funding for SMMEs. But what in particular interests us about the JSE model is that it's not just about an application and somebody signing up and then they get the funding, or you get a decline letter that says that, listen here, you are unsuccessful. The JSE actually it's a capital matching workshop that they take you through. So if you do not meet the criterion, they take your hand, they actually walk that journey with you through the point that you actually get the funding. And I think the gap that we're trying to close is that last mile. There are SMMEs with great opportunities, great products, great services out there. They just lack that scale to get the funding to scale their businesses. And that is the gap that we're trying to close, Kendall.
I mean, this particular event would have brought together these massive institutions as well as very hopeful and innovative grassroots SMEs. What were some of the most promising connections or even deals, conversations that came out of it?
In fact, Kendall, if you really think about it, partners that we had there like Merchant Capital, Access Bank, as you mentioned, Vodacom, actually, when we walked away from there were already 15 SMMEs that were shortlisted for funding. That was the kind of, impact that we wanted to make. That these partners were able to actually shortlist them already, just on an immediate assessment that they could do, and then move through to the next round. In fact, from us keeping our finger on the ground, we've actually learned that 10 of them are actually in the final round of funding. And that's the kind of impact that we're wanting to make. We are continually following up now. In fact, we've had post-event meetings with the JSC as well as some of the partners. There's really great things that are going to be coming up. And as I said, with the capital matching workshop, is to really start taking these SMMEs to that last mile where they can unlock the funding and scale their businesses.